What? Fuck.
That guy died. He's still alive. Wait, what?
Squid Game!
Not gonna lie, the voice chat in these Squid Game lobbies can be hella entertaining. But if you do actually want to win one of these games, I highly recommend you mute everyone in the lobby so you can actually hear the audio, because I think that is the key in winning red light, green light. But yeah, red light, green light is one of the several game modes in the new Squid Game crossover in Black Ops 6, as well as Warzone. And overall, I think this is actually a good event for what it is. I mean, this like applies to everything in life, but you know, take things for what they are, not what you expect. And I find the event to be very fun. It's very different, and I think most importantly, it's pretty replayable from what I can tell so far. And if you're into kind of going over or going after the mastery badges and like multiplayer and all that, I think this is a very good opportunity to do so with a certain game mode that we'll circle back to when we get to that. But I think one of the the coolest things, and the thing that I was surprised the most by, is the free rewards that you can earn in this event. So I guess we'll just get this out of the way at the start of the video. There is an event reward track, and there's free and premium tiers for the Squid Game crossover, and everyone that logs in during this event instantly gets access to the Squid Game operator skin. I haven't watched the show myself. I kind of know what it is. I kind of know the themes. I've heard a lot of stuff about it, and I know these suits are very iconic, and it's cool to see everyone running around with these operator skins on in multiplayer, especially in red light, green light. As you progress the event track, you'll unlock cosmetics and consumables, as well as another Squid Game operator skin for Maya, which will give you one skin for each faction. And there also is a new melee weapon, the Butcher Knife, that you'll get upon completing the event reward track. All of these rewards are tied to XP, which is no different than previous XP-based events. I think we need 356,000 to earn the knife. We have 3 weeks to earn all that XP. It's not much at all. I actually completed it within 24 hours. But the difference with this event is there is an upgrade option for the premium items, which will cost you 1,100 Call of Duty points. I'm not entirely sure if Call of Duty has done this before. I feel like they have at some point, but I know Fortnite's been doing it for a while. But if you're unfamiliar with this system, again, you have all those free rewards that everyone can earn for free. But if you want all those items on the top row, that's why you have to upgrade to the premium track to unlock all these rewards, which I actually find pretty cool. You got the operator skin, which I think it looks pretty dope. It's an all black skin. Wondering if it will be a Rose successor from, you know, back in Modern Warfare 2019. I think all the blueprints look pretty nice, especially the XM4. I think all of them have tracers. The knife is pretty unique, and there's also several customization options. I'd call them the premium style customization options, which all this stuff, you know, is very equivalent of what you'd get in like a 2,800 Call of Duty point bundle, or like 3,000 Call of Duty points. I don't know what they cost these days. I haven't bought a bundle in this game myself, but it only runs you 1,100 Call of Duty points, which is a pretty great value comparatively. I don't think anyone are like that's a lot of items for 1,100 Call of Duty points. I'm actually surprised it is that low, and I'm surprised you can buy this with Call of Duty points and it's not money only. That would be like the Black Sellers, because that would be a completely different story. But this being available for Call of Duty points, I mean, I'm actually considering buying this myself. You'll have to let me know what y'all think down below in the comments if I should cop this or not. But I have like 10,000 cop points I've stacked up since 2019 or even before that. I do like good deals, and it's hard to pass up on something that great, but y'all have to let me know. But on the topic of premium items, I'm not going to be buying any of these myself, but there are 3 premium bundles that are going to be available. I'm going to assume they're going to drop 1 per week. You got like the Pink Guards Tracer Pack, the VIPs Tracer Pack, and then the Young-hee Tracer Pack, which is very creepy in my opinion. It's very reminiscent of Billy the Puppet from Saw, which I think debuted in Modern Warfare 2019 as well. But yeah, those are available if y'all want to buy them. But spent more time talking about cosmetics than I thought I would have. But moving on to the actual Squid Game modes, I am enjoying these. There's 3 of them, and they're outside what you would expect for Call of Duty. So you've seen red light, green light so far. There's 3 rounds total. The top 2 players win. I find it stressful AF trying to listen and not move. You gotta turn your dead zone values up if you're on controller. You can't talk in voice chat or else you'll get clapped by the guards.
Squid Game!
It's very immersive. I really like it. It's more like a party game. Not sure if I'm gonna be playing it a lot, but it is fun to jump into once in a while and just hear people yap and kind of all that stuff. The actual multiplayer modes though, traditional Call of Duty modes, you have the, I can't remember, it's called Pentathalon and the Squid Game Moshpit. Now Pentathalon, penta meaning 5, there are 5 different modes this will cycle through at random within a single match. It's more kind of an arena arcade style Call of Duty shooter. The 5 modes include a roulette revolver round, which kind of just regular TDM, but includes this revolver, which will get you extra score. There's also domination, hardpoint, kill confirmed, and team deathmatch, which includes this piggy bank variant thing, which everyone's score and banks that they pick up will contribute to this piggy bank. It kind of denotes the score under the timer in the lobby. And then towards the end, you can go and capture the piggy bank to earn all of that score, which is great for a high kill streak mastery progress. Now, you're not going to get it every game. You know, everyone in the lobby is going to be fighting for this piggy bank. But if you find it challenging to earn, I don't know, the harp, the chopper gunner, the dreadnought, which I don't know how much it costs, but that's the highest kill streak in the game right now. You can just jump into this mode and try your luck at getting the piggy bank, and then boom, you got one of the highest kill streaks in the game, and you just murder everyone in the lobby. I think the Pentathlon mode, it's pretty chill. It keeps you on your toes. I don't recall ever seeing a game mode like this in Call of Duty where they'll cycle through different game modes within one match, but it really can swing the match around. Like, you can go hard playing TDM or kill confirmed, and then you know, you're not playing the objective for hardcore or domination, and then the match will completely swing to the other team's favor if you're in it to winning games and stuff like that. So I find a lot of enjoyment playing this. I also really like the Moshpit mode, which is more like traditional Call of Duty. There's an assortment of standard modes and maps within this playlist, but there are a few Squid Game variants. There's that red light, green light kill streak, which I don't think I talked about before, but everyone has access to a 4th kill streak. I don't know how much score it is, but it costs a lot. And then once you get it, it'll play red light, green light for the enemy team. And more likely than not, it's a guaranteed death for everyone on the enemy team. At any time in this mosh pit, there's also a chance of piggy banks to drop that you can pick up for more streak score. There's the roulette handgun that is available at all times. And when you get a kill with it, you get 350 score, but there also is a chance that you can kill yourself with the roulette handgun. I don't know if this is team deathmatch only or if it's available in all the modes at a random chance or whatever, but the giant piggy bank is also available in this playlist as well. That can instantly get you all your kill streaks, and it's a bit easier to pick up compared to the actual Pentathalon mode because people aren't expecting it in the mosh pit. But it just makes for a lot of fun and a lot of opportunities for you to get high kill streaks, which I am a very big fan of. Also, the whole Squid Game announcer is present in all these modes, which changes it up, makes it feel a bit more Squid Game. You know, it's just a fun little thing to jump into. I'm just yapping at this point, but it's pretty fun. If you guys are zombies players, there is a mode called Dead Light, Green Light that we'll talk about real quick. I really like the concept. It seems very fun. When you are in green light, I think you get double points, or essence is what it's called in zombies. So you want to rack up as many kills as you can when it's green, but when it turns red, you lose essence, which creates an interesting dynamic because ideally you'll want to be in a spot where you can lock it down and try to survive without moving as long as possible, or do you make the choice to move and lose all your essence and risk, I don't know, being able to buy a perk you really need or be able to buy Pack-a-Punch to actually kill zombies at the next round. There's also a deadlight modifier that will turn all these zombies into super sprinters for like 15 to 30 seconds, and you can easily get overwhelmed with it. It's a very fun concept, but bad in execution because you are forced to exfil at round 10. It's very easy to just sit in spawn for the entire game, and maybe that's the intended gameplay kind of route they wanted you to take. But as it is right now, being forced to exfil at round 10, I mean, the game lasts under 10 minutes. It's very short, and it is barely challenging. Like, it's towards round 10, it's almost getting to the point where it starts being a little challenging, but it's not. I think you should be able to go up to round 20 or even 30 with this mode. I feel like it'd be really, really fun. Perhaps, I think it's only available on Citadel des Morts right now, and perhaps there's a balancing issue and it's capped at 10 because round 10, or I should say at round 11 is when you start getting stamps to craft these swords and things like that. And maybe that creates issues with this mode, I don't know, but I would like to see that fixed because it has a lot of potential to be fun. I think it's an interesting kind of gameplay dynamic of do you move, do you not move, especially with zombies swarming and things like that. But the zombies portion of this event is a tad underwhelming. Now, Warzone, they have the Squid Game Warzone mode. Not gonna spend too much time on that. I haven't dabbled in Warzone too much in Black Ops 6 so far. Well, at some point when I get to once I finish the zombies camo grind, I'll start the Warzone camo grind. But the Squid Game Warzone is kind of in the same vein. There's just, I don't know, every minute or two there's a different modifier. Like you have to shoot as many bullets as possible to place, I don't know, it's like top 5 or something on the leaderboard, and then the bottom team or bottom 2 teams get eliminated from the match if they didn't fulfill the requirements. There's red light, green light that pops up. You have to capture some crates. And this is a standard kind of resurgence game mode. So you're still playing regular battle royale. You're still trying to eliminate the entire team. But you also have to pay attention to these mini games because if you lose the mini games, that's another way you can get eliminated from the match as well. So, seemed pretty fun. I played 2 games of it, but again, I'm not in the Warzone mood right now. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. But yeah, overall, I've been yapping for a long time, but this Squid Game event feels like an actual event that had some thought put into it. It's not like most events we get that are just like collect stuff or grind XP or here's an LTM that is just like a oddball mode that gets old after a few matches. The Squid Game event has multiple modes. They all feel replayable, maybe not red light, green light, but they all have some replayability to them. It's not just like putting Santa hats on the enemies and calling an event. Like there's actual gameplay design that's been put into these. And they also themed the kind of the entire game UI, lobby music, all that kind of stuff around the actual event. So it feels like, you know, Squid Games is in Black Ops 6 right now. Not just like, oh, it's the holidays, pick up these Jolly Archies things and buy bundles and stuff, you know? This Squid Game event feels very reminiscent of like excuse me, the 80s action heroes events that we got in Black Ops Cold War, which if you don't remember, that might be one of my favorite events of all times. They had like a cranked game mode and multiplayer, which was very fun, very replayable. It was all I played when it came out. Warzone had a very unique mode that I wished was how Warzone worked in general because I thought the gameplay was amazing. You had like the Godzilla vs Kong event was another one in Vanguard where at least I can't speak for multiplayer. Multiplayer might have been underwhelming because Vanguard was just underwhelming in general for multiplayer. But Warzone had a really fun kind of unique game mode, which wasn't something like throw Krampus into the map and have him cause chaos in a void. Even though that is a bit unique, but it's enjoyable for players, I guess, and this is enjoyable for me. I like the Squid Game event so far for what it is. I love the Moshpit. It's kind of like normal Call of Duty but modified. I see myself playing it over the next couple of weeks. I see myself jumping into red light, green light every now and then. It's very fun with friends. I just think this is a solid event. I had no expectations going into it, and it gets a thumbs up from me. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. And more importantly, let me know what you actually think. Your opinion, not someone else's. I want to know what your opinion is. That's going to be it for this video. My name is DeeSimilar. Thank you so much for watching. This is going to be fun to edit. This was so long. I'm not even going to edit this part out. Make sure you guys like the video. Get subscribed to the channel. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.